A pleasant good afternoon. With us right now, we have the ECE. For those viewing at home, just so that they understand, you guys were supposed to make it in a bit earlier today, but had some difficulties that you ran into. So luckily, we had this slot open for you, so we can still have an opportunity for you to submit your list. So again, good afternoon to the ECE and your candidates and your supporters here with you today, including Uncle Cuz. And so at this time, I'll give the floor to you, to the leader and the party representatives. If you can hand in your list, and then from there, you remember the drill from the last time. You can have a seat across from us, and you can address those viewing at home and listening on the radio, and your supporters, of course.
Greetings, everybody. Thank you for having me. Thank you for your patience. It was a long day, but all I got to say is the devil's a liar, and his will be done. All glory and praise to my Father, the Almighty Most High Yah. The last time I had a speech here, I started with Proverbs 29:2. Nothing's changed. That verse is, when the wicked rule, the people will suffer. The people will cry, they'll be sad. They'll be poor and they'll mourn. But when the righteous is in authority and power, the people will be happy. The people will prosper and they'll be wealthy. As you can see today, the people are suffering. The people are crying. And the Most High have gave you all, this great nation, St. Maarten, a righteous nation. I don't care what nobody says. I love St. Maarten. That's why I fight for it. Another chance to vote for him, which is ECE. I registered ECE, but he created ECE. So ECE is for the people, by the people, created by the Most High. So a vote for him is a vote for ECE. We stand for righteousness, unity, and love empowerment. We empowering the youth of today and tomorrow for today and tomorrow. And as you know, I love the youth. You guys always see me trying my best to look out for the future generation, especially my little nephew. Everybody know me as Uncle Cuz, right? And as the proverbs say, anybody who causes these little children to sin, to do wickedness, right, interferes with their future, it's better you put 2 blocks around your neck and jump in the water, the lagoon or the ocean, because there will be wrath, right? We know right now there's a lot of wickedness, greed, idolatry, abominations, obeah, confusion, chaos, and corruption in the island. As you could see, it started from our government go right down. We back again. I just been here a few months ago. I told everybody, when the righteous is in power, everybody gonna be good, but we right back. So this gives you an idea of what we're going through. That's why ECE have waged a war on corruption, and we have a political revolution going on throughout the island, transparency. You ain't seen no parade today. I could have brought out a lot of youths with bicycles and stuff. You ain't seen no big show, bunch of flags and all that stuff with me. Because after this, we're going right back to work. I got to help defend my people at the hospital. They calling me every day. This is what we do. So we ain't come here for no show. We came to work. But I know some people might say, yeah, but ECE, how can you do this by yourself? We don't have enough people here. We have enough righteous people here. I know the church might, get the criticism every now and then, but I'm using them because they believe in Christ. Jesus Christ, as the world call him. I call him Yahushua, right? That's the Messiah. They got about 100 churches on the island. So if even 10 righteous people in the church vote ECE or supports ECE, we got 1,000 supporters just from there. I'm not even talking about nobody else. So this is why I say that the righteous people, the strong people, have to come out and stand strong. Then we could make a change. We face a big problem on the island. You know one of the big problems on the island? The buy and vote and the sell and vote. This has been going on since our ancestors back in the day. And you know who's suffering now? Us. And you know who will continue to suffer if this continues? The children. Because every time you buy a vote or you sell your vote, a sinkhole ain't gonna get fixed. Every time you sell a vote, a pothole ain't gonna get fixed. Every time you sell a vote, the roads is not gonna get fixed. The library won't get fixed. The education department will get neglected. Look at Sundial School. Since Irma, it didn't get fixed yet. This is the problem. The sports facilities, they got basketball courts, they got parks, all these stuff is going to be neglected because we are selling our votes as a nation. If we don't care, how can we expect our leaders to care? Look at the sewage and the drainage. We got rivers of sewage water, cesspool water, we call it, running on the road every time it rains. Dutch Quarter, they got children riding through it on bicycles. It's a shame. Look at the projects in Belvedere. Every time we sell a vote, this thing gets neglected. This is why I said I'm going to continue to make a sacrifice to help the people, whether I'm elected or not. Look at GB. I was protesting for GB for what? A month, 2 months straight. Me and my pregnant cousin. Now you see the baby. That's why I made sure I brought them. And look what's going on. Current could come off any day. I don't know if we have generators in there, but in different districts, current is off all day. All day. Look at the infrastructure on the road. Look at Enya. People walking away, embezzling our people, and walking away with it. This is a problem. This is a problem. And one of the problems is politicians and parties, they spend so much money buying the population that they have to make their money back, a return of investment. They have to make maybe 10 to 100 times that money back. Can we blame them? Because we are the one encouraging them. This is the problem. So I hope this change. There's a lot of things that could be said, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. But look at the permanent jobs and stuff like that. You could barely get a permanent contract, but yet companies could come here and get permanent but can't give people permanent contracts. And what does that happen? You can't open a bank account. You can't get no loan to put furniture or stuff in the fridge. You can't get a loan for house and all them stuff like that. This is a problem. But yet the prices are rising and rising and rising, but the salary ain't rising. How can people survive off of the money we're making right now, minimum wage, when everything high? How can struggling single mothers survive off of the social system right now? When you don't have a permanent job, you can't even get health care. So it's a problem. And this is what's causing the issues in St. Maarten. I hope we could take this time and say, look, at least we have somebody that cares. He ain't care about putting on a show. He puts in work. He ain't here for the money, right? Because I could have filled up my list too, but people want to join the party for money. That's why I respect these two men here, because they say, you know what? You don't got to pay us, Nigel. We see your vision. We know what's going on. And we want to take part in moving this country further for our children, for our youth, for our elders. Look at the pension. As I came up here, I seen some elders there saying, boy, hey, we want you to get in so you could look out for us. Because they're struggling. They work so much in their life, paying high taxes, up to like 40% taxes, and then what? And now they retire, they can't get nothing. They can't get enough to pay their phone bill, get food or nothing like that. This is a problem. This is a problem. So right now, vote for righteousness. But I know some people, yeah, I going to vote for my family. I going to vote for this person because this my friend. No, I don't believe in that. Vote for the person that wants to sacrifice and serve the people. Don't vote for people that want the population to serve them. Because I show right after election, last election, they turned their back. Just like how I said, they turned their back. People call me telling me, boy, Nigel, you was right, you know. Boy, next time, I going to check for you. Now is your time. Now is your time to make a difference. Now is your time to make a difference. So vote for righteousness. And right now, I want to tell my people, we're losing unity on the island. People got to love people as much as they love themselves. I've been to more funerals than reunions. Tomorrow I got a funeral, a cousin, a good supporter who made sure he helped and came, get the signatures and whatnot, Pedrito Arundel, and I got to go to a funeral tomorrow. So this is a problem. So I hope the people could see what's going on. One more thing I want to say. Our politicians get paid too much. Why are they getting paid so much and the minimum wage is so low? That to show you is like a slavery going on. I hope my people wake up. I hope my people wake up. And just remember, today, the difference between ECE, I'm not no longer the one-man party, so the difference between ECE and the other political parties, we was working before elections, we continued working after elections, and we're going to continue working after these snap elections for the people. That's all I got to say, and thank you for having patience with me, because I know a lot of people thought we wasn't going to make it, but like I said, the devil is a liar, and God's will be done. Have a good day, everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wrigley. If you just hold on 1 second. So I have here for you a proof of submission. On July 9th, you'll hear from us in writing whether or not your list has any deficiencies or you have to fix anything with the way that you wrote stuff down. And then you'll have until the 12th of July to fix those. So with that being said, I would like, oh, sorry, and then I've also, you're right, I forgot tomorrow is endorsement day. Seeing as you didn't win a seat in the previous election, you'll have to gather sufficient signatures tomorrow. That's 144, and then that starts at 9 a.m. And then the parties agreed that they would stop just whenever everybody reaches 144. Because last year, I remember we kept going just to prove a point, 144, and then we'll let the civil registry allocate their resources accordingly. Oh yeah, then of course, if you don't, for whatever reason, you don't get sufficient signatures tomorrow, you'll be given a second opportunity the day after. Okay. Yes? So then, congratulations to the ECE on behalf of the Central Voting Bureau, and we wish you much luck tomorrow and much luck in August at the parliamentary elections.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And then